Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Another airline has put a temporary suspension on flights to the CNMI. Also tonight, the CPA Board has voted to implement cost-saving measures. And the U.S. Government Accountability Office released a report about the workforce in the CNMI. In sports, small schools hold their own on the hard court of hoops. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Half a day CNMI. My name is Gloria Kavanaugh. I'm reaching out today to encourage you to participate in the 2020 census.
The 2020 census staff will be visiting your home to gather information on your household.
I encourage your family and friends to participate and answer all questions to ensure accurate data.
Your participation is truly important to strengthen the communities in the CNMI through funding for schools,
the police force, fire department, healthcare, and much more.
However, if there is an undercount in the CNMI, we will not receive our full share of resources for our community.
Please answer all the questions on the CNMI census form. Your information is safe and private.
In fact, federal law prohibits anyone at the Census Bureau from sharing personal census information, with violations resulting in stiff penalties and jail time.
They will not be asking questions concerning your citizenship status,
Social Security card number,
or bank account information.
All census workers carry official government badges,
which also identifies them as a 2020 census worker.
If anyone claiming to be a census employee asks these specific questions above,
please contact the CNMI Census Office immediately.
Let's do our part
in shaping the future of our CNMI.
Count everyone once,
only once,
and in the right place.
Be counted, CNMI.
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 Shape our future. Start here. Learn more at 2020census.gov. What is Whole Home Wi-Fi? Whole Home Wi-Fi spreads Wi-Fi across your entire home. Pods plug straight into the wall. No messy cables. They spread the internet from your modem to every corner of your home at full speed. Whole Home Wi-Fi doesn't just make your Wi-Fi faster. It intelligently adapts to your environment and manages your Wi-Fi 24/7 based on insight like the number and types of devices connected to your home. Whole Home Wi-Fi, powered by Plume. Learn more at docomopacific.com.
Off a day, Tiruwami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, February 14th, 2020. Another airline has temporarily suspended flights to the CNMI. Asiana Airlines has released the news of a 2-day suspension of flights to the CNMI.
We just got a phone call this afternoon that they are suspending the February 18th and February 19th flights. These are the evening flights. And will resume February 20th due to low passenger numbers.
The airline has only canceled the morning flights and will still operate the evening flights during the 2-day suspension.
This issue with Asiana suspending 2 days, 2 flights, 2 days, I think is a clear indication of just how uncertain times are, and as far as travel and for CPA who generates its own revenue to be able to fund its operation, one additional plane canceling would require the board to take immediate action to probably make additional cuts so that we can meet our bond indenture requirements.
All the airlines that fly into the CNMI directly from the mainland China suspended their flights effective February 1st per order by the Chinese government. The Commonwealth Ports Authority held an emergency meeting this afternoon to act on the recommendations for austerity measures.
Regis, Director Roman T. Tudela, Yes.
Director Tomas P. Villagomez.
Yes.
Director Ramon A. Tilta. Director Barry C. Tobis.
Yes.
And Madam Chair Kimberlyn King Hines.
Yes.
Okay. Chair, all 7 members approved, unanimous.
All 7 board members of the Commonwealth Ports Authority voted yes to the passage of Resolution Number 02-2020 austerity measures, which include the following cost-saving efforts.
8-hour cuts, freeze on all travel that's not reimbursable or required by federal regulations, 25% cut in operations, which is steep for a 24 operation here at the port. Obviously, and I stated today that austerity or not, we should work to conserve utilities and gas consumption with the vehicles, freeze on all hires, no promotions, no merit increases, so people are just going to be in their current salaries for some time.
The austerity measures will take effect immediately, but Hines says the 8-hour pay cut will not take effect until March 1st.
The austerity measures assumes a certain condition that only these 4 airlines who have suspended, these 4 airlines who have suspended will be suspended until the end of the fiscal year. However, should they come back online, obviously we're going to go back to the board and revisit the discussion of the 8-hour cuts. Our priority obviously is to put back, restore salaries for people. Operational cuts, I think that's something that we're going to have to learn to live with and adjust, but it's very difficult to take away money from people's pocket, and the more money that people have in their pocket, the more they're spending into the economy, and so it's a circular effect, and so that's our priority, obviously.
Another cost-saving measure that will be implemented is consolidating the CPA committee meeting and board meetings into one day.
What we've normally been doing is having committee meetings in 1 week and then board meetings the following week, basically to give time to the board assistant to be able to put together the packets. But in the effort to basically save funds on travel, especially for our ROTA member, we've decided that it's best and it'd be cost efficient to just consolidate and just jam-pack the meeting, even if it meant having all-day meetings into the evening just to get it done.
The fiscal year ends September 30th, and CPA is projecting a loss of $3.9 million for the remainder of the fiscal year, should all 4 direct China flights remain suspended until then. The U.S. Government Accountability Office released a report on recent economic and workforce trends in the CNMI. Sally Lemus has the details.
According to the GAO report released on February 13, the CNMI economy grew in 2016 and 2017, but declined in 2018. The U.S. Department of Commerce Bureau of Economic Analysis reports the CNMI gross domestic product grew 28.4% in 2016 and 25.5% in 2017. This meant a continued growth in visitor spending, particularly casino gambling. However, Super Typhoon Yuto hit the CNMI in 2018, allowing the GDP to go down by 20%, and revenue from casino gambling dropped over 50%. The casino warned shareholders and potential investors of an expected loss for the first 6 months of 2019. The company's independent auditor also concluded that the financial information for the first half of 2019 may cause a critical doubt on the company's ability to continue. Stay with KSPN as this story further develops. This is Sally Lemus for KSPN News.
The Northern Marianas College Crees gain regional and national recognition for 2 projects that could really save the earth. Sally Lemus reports.
NMC's Cooperative Research, Extension, and Education Services was recognized by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the University of Hawaii's Pacific Business Center program. Patricia Coleman, Interim Dean and Program Leader of the NMC Crees, was named as a Rising Star of Oceania and tells KSPN about their contributions to Oceania.
This was primarily for the
breadfruit agroforestry project that we've been doing for about the past year or so to address food security and a desire by our community to grow our own food. So we have over 25 newly established or diversified agroforestry plots. 13 of those are on Rhoda, and there's about 15 more in the planning stages. One of those is in Tinian, and it's a 2-acre agroforest, so that's really exciting.
Coleman says they started the project shortly after Super Typhoon Yutu, which actually was the reason behind it.
Part of it was a response to us seeing the food security issues that happened post typhoon, a lot of dependence on canned food, and so we looked to the science and looked to the traditional methods of growing food throughout the Pacific Islands.
There are a variety of agroforests around the island that has breadfruit trees, taro, cassava, starfruit, vegetables, and more. The USDA awarded the Crees on a separate project called Children's Healthy Living Program.
We worked together with the community. We worked with the WIC program. We worked with the public school system. We worked with community members like the TASA role models. That stands for Tanapakachuga, Senrokin, Asmatwis, Kagman role models, all these different village volunteer community members to test an intervention that was primarily to see if we could improve child health if we targeted the environments that children live, work, and play in.
Coleman says the project is almost complete and will be sharing their findings soon.
In the not too distant past, we were producing a lot of food locally and in a way that was not just sustainable but restorative for the environment. And so we're trying to have this movement across all of our islands where we re-empower people to be able to grow their own food and raise their own food and harvest their own food. So I think that was part of it. And
reporting for KSPN, I'm Sally Lemis.
Coming up, we roll on over to the island's new skating rink. Check this out after the break.
Mom, are you sure? What about the shutters? And do you have your medicine?
Don't worry about us, love, okay? You take good care of yourself. Hi, my love. Yeah, sorry. The power went out, so I had to light up all the candles. Yeah. Yes, baby, yeah. I'm just glad our home phone's working and we're able to contact you.
Look closely at the perfection that is the Quarter Pounder, and you'll see it's actually made of countless imperfections. Those randomly and impulsively placed sesame seeds, that one slice of melty cheese at the bottom, and another draped haphazardly over the 100% fresh beef patty cooked right when you order. True, the hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet is not perfect, but when you put it all together, it's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day. Join us for the Marianas Festival of Hope on February 21 at the American Memorial Park. Come and be blessed as you listen to a message of hope from the Reverend Franklin Graham. And enjoy a night of music featuring Grammy Award singer and songwriter and multi-platinum artist Michael W. Smith. Together with award-winning guitarist Dennis Agajanian, the Tommy Coombs Band, and from the Philippines, Margarita It's Wahiman. Admission is free. See you there at the American Memorial Park on Friday, February 21. Gates will open at 5:30 p.m. For more information, follow us on Facebook at Marianas Festival of Hope with Franklin Graham.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. An old warehouse has been turned into Saipan's first ever indoor roller skating rink, and KSPN was there today to check it out.
Grab your skates and roll on into International Roller Skates, a new fun indoor activity located right here in Venice.
Just off Beach Road in Winner's Residence.
Why did you guys bring a roller skating ring to Saipan?
It's just simple. Just we have a lot to do in other countries, but here, this is not something new for the other countries, but this is really new for Saipan. So I just want to, many people have enjoy for just this kind of activity.
Where 7 days a week, people of all ages can get their skate on from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, and 12:30 to 10 p.m. on weekdays at a very low price.
For now, we have promotion for local people, so we just made a half price of that until June 30. So it is $5 for rental, and all of the people who want to get in, they need to pay admission fee. Is only $2.
And for all you newbies, there's no need to fear. All the padding and gear is provided to get you cruising.
But it's not just the skating that is provided at International Roller Skates.
We have game arcade such as speed hockey and basketball and the dart, and we have trampoline and slide.
And if you need a quick break from all the fun, snacks and drinks are available in the cafe.
We have snack bars so they can eat noodles or the chips, and of course the soda and water and pizza.
Up on the second floor, an area is set aside for birthday parties or special celebrations.
We have party room second floor. It covers 20 people to have celebrate birthday party or something. So we also sell for a birthday package. It is $30 for local, only for the rental, and outside food we will accept only for the birthday cake.
The grand opening for International Roller Skates is this Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. with special performances from Korea. This is Ashley McDowell reporting for KSPN. The 16th annual Hot Pepper Festival is happening this weekend on the beautiful island of Tinian. Sally Lemus tells us more.
Folks from the Marianas Visitors Authority are gearing up for the 2020 Tinian Hot Pepper Festival, which begins tomorrow. Martin Duenas, Community Projects Manager, says the two-day festival is MVA's signature event.
So we will have the competitions, the famous Pika hot pepper eating contest, as well as the sack race, canoe race, Estafon Pika competition, Umang race competition, the JC burger eating competition, and cha-cha competition. So we got a lot of things lined up for, to fill up the weekend to make it fun for everyone.
Duenas says bikers will open the festival with the 65K Pika bike race that begins at 6:30 a.m. at the Camera Beach.
So we can expect a lot of entertainment. We have over 20 or so entertainers that are heading over to hype up the place, and we have also about 22 vendors, beer vendors and food vendors, as well as arts and craft vendors that will be there offering their products and services.
Tickets are sold out for the ferry services, but there is still a way for you to get there.
Of course, we have the other access to Tinian, the Star Marianas, so tourists can expect to book through there, and the MV will be providing airport shuttle to and from the sites. This year, the Star Marianas is also extending their hours up to, I think, 10 p.m. Saturday, Sunday.
The event is organized by MVA and sponsored by the Tinian's Mayor's Office.
The reason why we have it is to try and attract visitors to experience not only the beauty of Tinian, the uniqueness of Tinian, but also to experience the famous hot pepper. Like I said, tourists can have that experience there in Tinian. Also, Tinian is it's a great place to visit, and we have other events also lined up in Tinian to help promote the island as well.
The Tinian Hot Pepper Festival will be held at the Fiesta Grounds in San Jose. For more information, you may call the MVA offices in Saipan and Tinian. I'm Sally Limis for KSPN News.
All right, coming up, spring is in the air, and that means soccer balls will be in the air too. Next, KSPN2 will air its sports report. Things happen when we least expect it. So why wait? Buy insurance today. Visit Pacific Insurance Underwriters in Sasupe.
You deserve more. I know it's been hard. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Hi, welcome to Dow Rent to Own.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now this feels like home.
Dial Rent to Own. Making lives better since 1987.
Welcome to the Marianas Eye Institute. Our office on Beach Road is staffed with U.S. certified eye care technicians, doctors that have received national recognition, and a friendly, professional staff that will look after you and your loved ones. With over 1,200 eyeglass frames to choose from and an in-house lab, we can make most glasses in about an hour. And we even feature a mobile clinic to bring eye care to you. Keep your eyes healthy and strong with professional eye care at the Marianas Eye Institute.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, a small private school hard off Middle Road in Gualarai, Agape Christian School, carried their torch into the MHS gym in search of win number 2. Yes, they wanted to torch Dalk Academy, literally, not figuratively. Oh, that tricky English language. All right, let's roll it, boys. Let's see this after-school special high school game. ACS in their new red and black unis. Get out of the way, Silas Hugh. He goes straight in, no obstacle standing in his way. The slow roller rolls in. Dalk Academy strikes back with that outside jumper. They're a late entry into this league. This was their first contest. Hey, take what the defense gives. David Zhang does exactly that and rewards himself with the bunny. Too easy for the torchbearers on this afternoon. Taichika Zoo. Again, Agape exploiting their inside advantage to win 41-28 and improve their record to 2-2. Well, local sports is about to crank it up a notch or 2 or 3. All around the island, people are moving more than ever. It seems like the Oleite Sports Complex, it's getting back into shape. This week, CUC fixed up lights in the parking lot and DPW fixed the bathrooms. And all of the fields are being occupied by people of all ages doing all kinds of sports and physical activities down there, including middle school girls soccer. 6 teams are competing there each Wednesday. Well, soccer about to spring forward with its 2020 spring season. 8 different divisions for ages U6 all the way up to U19. 4 competitive leagues and 4 non-competitive leagues. Games will be all day Saturday, starting tomorrow at Cobreville. Women's Masters Indoor Soccer is going to return Sunday to the TSL gym, and then Wednesday night the Women's League is going to reopen with the A and B divisions. Something for everybody. Well, let's get the party started with the top plays of the week. What an honor it is, so we want to make sure we get the top play right. Coming in at number 2, SIS's Stephen Goodwin, the human fly swatter. Oh, the pain of rejection. The KSPN2 Sports Top Play of the Week, Everett Indalecio. He goes in, throws the ball up through the basket and then down. Top play. Wait, doesn't count. You can't do that. Oh, no. Not top play of the week. This is the top play of the week. It's real and it counts. Championship game, Destiny Pangilinan rips a bases loaded triple, leading the Patriot Angels to the NSA Girls Fast Pitch Championship. Destiny Pangilinan, KSPN2 Sports Top Play of the Week.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw.
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym Team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it.
Traveling or laying over on Guam? Don't wait around. Zip into Guam Adventures Zipline Park inside the Hilton Resort and Spa. Guides will take you through a series of zips, starting with a mountain course and then zip over the ocean with spectacular views of Tumon Bay. 6 zip lines in all deliver a thrilling experience, and it's family friendly, so bring the kids ages 6 and up. You'll love the security of double lines and a new braking system to make riding smoother. The towers are named after the islands in the Marianas. We call it the Island Hopper. Your guides will teach you what you need to know to soar through the jungle with a bird's eye view. Best of all, for residents of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, you can book this experience at 20% savings. Log on to GuamAdventures.com and during checkout, use offer code HAFA20. Book it and zip it today. We'll even pick you up. All right, today's high only 85, the low at my house 73 this morning. Humidity down to 48%, very low for here. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, isolated showers, stiff east trade winds, 20 to 25 miles an hour, high around 86, low 74. Seas rough out there, 10 to 12 feet. Sunrise 6:42, a high tide at 13 past noon, sunset at 6:20.
Okay, thank you,
I
Bob.
loved your story on that skating rink, and I think that took us both back to the way it used to be when we were like in junior high school or middle school. I think that's about like 8th grade thing. It was real popular where I was.
Yeah, same. When I was in 8th grade, I was always at the skating rink with my friends, just
good at it?
cruising. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So when you went
Really
out there,
good.
when you went out there today, did it make you feel like you were young again?
It did, and I felt like I had to relearn how to skate. I caught back on pretty quick,
You
but
fall?
just standing up, no. Surprisingly, I did not fall. But just standing back up on skates.
Well, I see you're in one piece. So.
Yeah, and I didn't break anything, so thankfully. And hopefully, maybe you can get out there and try it out. Take you back? No?
Nah,
I don't think so.
But I'll watch you.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, thank you guys, and a happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Which starts right now. Good night.